What's up, you guys? Back with another episode of Mike's Garage. I'm about to school you guys. Check it out. I'm about to teach you guys the variations between the R18s. Just about all of them. Just so you don't got to look it up. You can just look up my video. Check it out. R18A1, R18A2. Here it is. They're fucking the same. 139 horsepower. The only difference is that A1 is sold all around the United States, Japan, North America, South. You get sold everywhere. The A2 is just strictly sold in Europe. And they make about 139 horsepower, and they are, the only difference is the VTEC solenoids, like the way they open up. The one we get, the United States version, if you just jump on the freeway, you get above 35 RPM, the VTEC solenoid opens up, you get going, boom. In Europe, you just get cruising on the freeway, the VTEC solenoid opens up just as cruising. That's the only difference. Both have 139 horsepower, the exact same thing. The solenoids, the VTEC solenoids open up differently at different times. Besides that, 06 to 11, that's the A1, A2, baby. So if your Civic blows, that's what you want. If you have a 06 to 11, you want an A1, A2. Doesn't matter, same shit. Your ECU is going to retune it all. So that's it. All right, so now for 12 to 15 Honda Civics. You got the Z1, the Z4, R18 Z1, R18 Z4. The R18 Z1 is the exact same thing as an A1. Except you make a little bit more compression, so we're at 143, 145 horsepower, and yeah, it's the exact same thing. Just it's for the 12 to 15s. Just because I was, oh, forgot the A1s and A2s. You guys have hydraulic steering. Forgot that. And the 12 to 15s, you guys are on electronic. So you can't go shoving a 12 and a fucking 06. It's not gonna work the same. And the Z1, like I said, sold all around the United States, Japan, everywhere. The Z4 is just sold strictly in Europe. The VTEC opens up the same way. Cruising on the freeway in Europe, it opens up, boom. In the United States, you got to get above 3,500, and then the VTEC opens up. So that's it. Now we're on to the Z6s and Z9s. As far as I know, they're just fucking, they're the exact same fucking motors. They're just in fucking CRVs. That's it. There's nothing different. It's exactly the same thing as an R18 Z1. They're just found in CRVs. And basically, when we got CRVs over here, we got them with K20s. But over around different parts of the world, like Asia and stuff, like, they didn't need all that stuff. Japan, no. Fuck Japan. Japan straight out said, fuck you guys, in 2019, and just no more R series. But we kept getting them to like 2001. So if you guys do see a R18 Z6 or R18 Z9, those are for the SUV ones. I wouldn't recommend putting those in your car because I don't know much about those, but I'm going to tell you guys, if you guys need a motor for 12 to 15 Civic, you're looking for a Z1, Z4, strictly. If you have a 06 to 11, you're looking for an A1, A2, strictly. And now if you have an SR, I don't even get these fucking Z6s over here. These Z6s, Z9s, we don't get them over here. So if you do see one, unless you got a CRV, don't shove that shit in your Honda, man. Straight up. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, I'm trying to make this video because when I got my Z4, I knew a little bit about it. Oh, the Z4 has a balancer shaft. The Z1 does not. And the CCs for the fuel injections for the Z1 and the Z4, the Z1 is $17.99, and for the CCs, and the Z4 is $17.98. So apparently it's like a 0.0001. To me, that's fucking nothing. That's like cake. But I'm thinking the reason why the Z4 is a little bit smaller is because of the balancer. Like I said, I'm just making this video just to put a little bit of knowledge out there. Hopefully somebody's scratching their head like, I want to do this, or I want an R20. My boy, you can get an R20 in the car. But just know you will need a wire harness, and you will need an ECU to run that thing. Because R20s are meant for the CRVs in Asia and Indonesia. And you can run them, but say if you put an R20 in your Honda Civic, right? And in your 12, 15 Honda Civic, right? And now you're like, I want an R20 that bitch. Well, it might work, honestly. It might work, but I'm assuming your ECU, it has like timing and stuff, and if you start putting bigger solenoids in that thing and bigger cubic inches, you might throw the timing off on the computer. Like, it might want to be like this, but then because it's a little bigger, like, it might take a little bit of sec. I don't fucking understand, bro. R20s, if you're gonna put an R20 in your car, it will work. Just put an ECU in there and do a wire harness, so everything adds up. An R20, bro. Honestly, you guys are just gonna get 10 horsepower, 10 horsepower, 10 torque. Forget it. Just forget it. Like if you can find one, they're probably $1,000, and don't get one from like United States. Get one from out of state, so that way they're low miles. You don't want to get one of those 150,000 crash in the back fucking ILXs, and like, you're gonna spend $700 fucking $1,000, and you're gonna shove that shit in your car, and it's gonna last you what 50,000 miles and break. Come on. I got my Z4 through not a wrecking yard, the Japan wrecking yards or whatever. I don't know, guys. I'll let you guys know what's up. I just want to put a little video. A1s, A2s, Z1s, Z4s, Z6s, Z9s. Z6, Z9, exact same thing as a Z fucking 1. Just they're just meant for SUVs. I don't fucking know. Well, broke you guys down the R18 status of how it goes. Yeah, man. Hope I shine some type of light on you guys, alright? So you guys know. Let me show you this real quick. Before you guys start thinking, nah. Oh boy, look, check that shit out. Seen that grill? You ain't gonna see that grill. You see that lip? You ain't gonna see that fucking lip. See these rims? FKX Racing on Instagram. Dope, man. I'm about to throw some TL Type S. Fucking calipers on this shit. Trust. I have fun with my whip. You getting this shit the fuck out. Carbon fiber. Car's on fire. Aftermarket everything, bruh. Those are people.